Imagine the sheer awkwardness of a young rugby match turning into an unintended diplomatic blunder. Organizers accidentally blasted "God Save the King" for an underage team from Ireland, leaving fans and players in stunned silence. This isn't just a simple slip-up. It's a reminder of how deeply ingrained national symbols can create instant controversy in the sports world. But here's where it gets really interesting. What does this say about the pressures on event planners in the heat of international rivalries? Stick around as we dive deeper into this mix-up and explore the layers beneath the surface. First off, let's set the scene for those new to the intricacies of sports etiquette. In rugby, much like other team sports, anthems are played before matches to honor the competing nations and pump up the crowd. For Ireland's teams, you'd expect something like the Irish national anthem, Amran na Fiann, which evokes pride in the Emerald Isles' heritage. Instead, the organizers at this underage fixture mistakenly queued up "God Save the King," the anthem associated with the United Kingdom. Picture it, a group of eager young athletes, perhaps around 16 to 18 years old, gearing up for what should be a fun, skill-building game, only to hear the wrong tune resonating across the pitch. It's the kind of error that can spark immediate confusion, especially in regions where historical tensions between Ireland and the UK still linger in the collective memory. And this is the part most people miss. Such blunders aren't isolated incidents. Take, for example, the 2016 Rio Olympics, where the wrong anthems were played during medal ceremonies, leading to public apologies and a scramble to correct the records. These mix-ups highlight the human element in large-scale events, organizers juggling multiple tasks under tight deadlines, relying on playlists and tech that can fail at the worst moments. For beginners in sports organizing, it's a lesson in double-checking details. Always have a backup plan, like a pre-match run-through of audio cues to avoid these embarrassing snafus. In this case, the mistake likely stemmed from a simple oversight, perhaps in the software used to manage event music, but it underscores how a minor error can overshadow the athlete's hard work. Now, let's talk about the broader implications. Rugby, especially at the youth level, is all about fostering camaraderie, skill development, and national pride among teens who dream of representing their country on bigger stages. An anthem mishap like this one can unintentionally shift focus away from the game itself, potentially alienating young players who feel their identity is being misrepresented. It's not just a tune, it's a symbol of sovereignty and history. For instance, "God Save the King" harks back to British monarchy traditions, which might not resonate, or worse, offend, in an Irish context, given the complex history of Anglo-Irish relations. Organizers issued apologies swiftly, no doubt, but the incident raises questions about cultural sensitivity in sports. But here's where it gets controversial. Should we view this as a harmless mistake, or a symptom of deeper issues like underfunding in youth sports leading to rushed preparations? Some might argue it's no big deal, just a song after all. Others could see it as a subtle nod to lingering colonial echoes, sparking debates on whether such errors perpetuate stereotypes. What do you think? In an era of heightened awareness around national identities, does this call for stricter protocols, or are we overreacting? I'd love to hear your take in the comments. Do you side with forgiveness for the organizers, or demand accountability to prevent future faux pas? Just stay in the loop on more rugby ripples and sports drama. Why not join the Irish Times on WhatsApp at https://www.whatsapp.com/channel/0029 via. And for audio deep dives into the rugby world, tune into the Counter Ruck podcast with Nathan Johns at https://irishtimes.com/podcasts/the Counter Ruck. It's packed with expert analysis that makes complex tactics easy to grasp. Don't miss a beat. Sign up for push alerts at https://www.irishtimes.com. Media 2023-11-07. Stay informed with push alerts from the Irish Times delivered straight to your phone. To get breaking news, sharp commentary, and sports opinions beamed directly to your device. In this section, we've got the latest stories from across the sports spectrum, so keep checking. https://www.irishtimes.com/latest for more. Our sports briefing brings you top-tier updates from the world of athletics, complete with insightful opinions from our top-notch team of writers.